Hey, folks, it's Mike from the Mike Weatherford Show. What does the Singing River, Rick Revel, music video, what does all that have in common? Hey, we got a great show tonight. I got Rick Revel live in the studio. Get your popcorn, get your drink. We'll be right back.
The Mike Weatherford Show is proud to announce we are now officially powered by TEC. If their fiber optic internet service can handle everything we throw at it here in the studio, from videos to calls and live streams, you better believe they can handle your home or business too. If speed, stability, and service is important to you, you can count on TEC. Thanks, TEC. Now let's get to the show.
Recording live in the studios of Brewery Street Mafia. This is a Red Dog Fred production.
And now, your number one rated show, The Mike Weatherford Show. Here's your host, Mike Weatherford.
Hey, folks, glad to have you tune in tonight. Hey, we're finally getting this storm behind us, man. It's been awful. We've had 2 weeks of just horrible weather. The roads are trying to clear up, but they still got some bad spots. Out there in God's country, Hico area, it's slicker this afternoon than it was this morning. So, hey, it's headed out. Warm weather's coming, so we got something to look forward to. Hey, I want to thank you for tuning in tonight. I got a great show tonight. All my shows are great, I think. But anyway, I got my good buddy, Rick Revel. He's going to be live in the studio with me, releasing his newest video. It's called Singing River, and it's going to be a great one. I mean, we all know Rick. He is really making grounds on all these videos and movies he's doing. I feel privileged to have him to release his video right here on the Mike Weatherford Show. I want to introduce the one and only Mr. Rick Revel. Welcome to the show, brother.
Hey, brother. Good seeing you once again.
How are you doing?
We're doing good. I'll tell you what, this time of year, we've had this wonderful weather, and it keeps us under the weather.
It keeps us under the weather. It does. Man, you got your buckskin on.
Yes, sir. You like my buckskin?
I like your buckskin, and you got all your bling going on.
Yeah.
A little bit about all that, brother.
Yeah, well, let me kind of give you the history lesson.
Yeah.
Of course, this is a bone choker.
Yeah.
And I made the bone choker, and these are bear claw and bear tooth.
Right.
This is from my black bear. This is, I wear this a lot when I do my Crockett impression. And this metal piece is called a gorget. And a gorget, kind of interesting, it goes back to the medieval times. In England, the knights would wear their armor, and the centerpiece of their armor that protected the chest was called the gorget. Well, as time passed and the knights kind of faded out of existence, but yet the English lords and the people that were carrying muskets now and wanting to go into battle, they started wearing gorgets. And so the gorget was something the French and the British both would wear.
A bullet stopper. Bulletproof vest.
It could be. But then the Native Americans thought it was kind of a nice-looking thing, so it became a trade item with the Native Americans, and so a lot of Native Americans wore them also.
I've seen that, yeah.
You'll see Cherokee and
They wore the bones down.
But some of them will wear a gorget, and it was a trade piece they'd either traded French or English out of. So this is some of the regalia that I wore in the music video.
Cool. Grizzly Adams wore that too.
Yes, he did. He wore some very similar things.
He did.
Yes, he did.
Man, you're always busy. I mean, I'll see you out. Yeah, you're doing George Washington. You're doing Davy Crockett. I'm right in the middle of shooting a video, Mike, or I mean, you come in at all angles. What have you been doing?
Well, while everybody else was watching their electricity go off and sitting in the dark, I thought, well, let me go outside. Right before Christmas, I wanted to get a new George Washington uniform, and so I ordered it, and it finally came in right before the snowstorm, and so I thought, man, I want to wear my new George Washington uniform,
right? And
I want to go out in the snow and take some pictures that might look like Washington at Valley Forge.
Yeah. And did you have a boat?
Well, everybody asked if it was a boat, but if Kevin will if he'll throw the picture,
you got the horse. That's good.
Got the horse. But I'm looking toward the Delaware River, saying, "Where's my boat?"
That's right. You was thinking about your boat.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the boat there.
Wow.
But
that's kind of the weather he faced.
Yes. Yeah.
That's the weather he faced right there.
And I've been to Valley Forge, and believe it or not, the broom sage was very prevalent in that period, and so I can picture Snow looking like that when he would be out in his uniform. But I wanted to take these pictures so I could show the.
Is that pretty authentic?
Yes, it's.
Is it warm?
That's made of wool, so it's very warm.
Wow.
Of course, I had a cloak on in the first picture, standing next to the horse. And that is very much a tradition of
Canvas?
Washington.
Is that canvas or is that?
No,
wool?
it's wool.
Wow, they've never really replaced wool.
No, I mean it's one of the warmest things.
It is the warmest.
I was actually, when I was wearing the cape, I began to sweat.
Yeah.
Walking around the snow. So wool is very. It
is
very warm, and if you do sweat, it helps to repel the water. So wool has a lot of value.
Yeah, I know they've got all kind of material out there, but it's funny. What my point is, they've never really replaced natural wool.
Right off the sheep.
Right off the sheep, brother. But hey, man, so you've been busy doing a lot of things. You made this new video.
Yeah, it was kind of interesting. The last song on the album, it was one of those cool songs. I was coming back from Muscle Shoals, and I had had about 7 or 8 songs on the album completed, and I was wanting to do another song. This one had been festering a long time. It had been in my craw for a long time, but I hadn't had a chance to write it. And on my way back from that last trip, I got to thinking about some of the things I'd seen that week. And it's a very emotional type of song. It will trigger emotions. So it's one of those things that I got to remembering how Becky wanted me to meet her husband, Jimmy Johnson, who recorded Lynyrd Skynyrd, and so many events that didn't get to take place because of his passing. And so I didn't really get a chance to meet him. But, and so that's him producing Lynyrd Skynyrd right there.
There you go. Wow.
And so she wanted me to meet him, but that failed to happen because he had an accident. He fell in his home, hit his head. He was talking earlier about a gentleman hit his head in the ice. Yeah. He slipped on his floor, in a ceramic floor, hit his head, went in the hospital, and within a couple of weeks, if I'm getting it all correct, he passed away.
Wow.
And we were to have met with him, but he passed away before we could get a chance to hold that meeting. But she still wanted me to meet some people in Muscle Shoals. So she began to introduce me. She had me come down in January of 2020, and she began to introduce me to Billy Lawson and a lot of other people in the business that had worked with Jimmy.
Muscle Shoals is a big name in music. People don't realize that. It's not Nashville, but it's a lot of people recorded in Muscle Shoals. People don't realize how didn't Hank Williams Jr. done
Hank Jr. did 2 hit albums there.
Yeah.
And so you'd be surprised. Charlie Daniels recorded there. Yeah. This is Rick Hall, and all the gold albums that Rick Hall was able to gain. Aretha Franklin, her career was on the rocks, and they sent her from Motown down to Muscle Shoals.
Where did Muscle Shoals get this momentum? Where did it get that from? It
had to do that old studio right there in Fame Studio. That's
just a studio somebody put in Muscle Shoals, Alabama.
Yeah.
Long way from Nashville. Nashville was big back then. Nashville's been around forever as far as music. But
Billy Sherrill started there, and Sam Phillips, he broke off. They all were worth working with Rick Hall, and so they broke off. Jimmy Johnson and the Swampers were called the Rhythm Section at the time, Muscle Shoals Rhythm Section. They break off and open up the Muscle Shoals Sound Studio on Jackson Highway, and that's the studio there. So these are all the people. This is the gold records they've won from people like Cher. Right. You've got the Rolling Stones cut there at that studio. Right. So just tons and tons of gold records. And so these are the people. That's Barry Beckett there with Bob Seger. So Bob Seger cut there. That old time rock and roll was cut in that studio.
It's got a sound in it.
It does.
That Muscle Shoals got a sound.
It's got its own sound.
Yeah.
And
Look at there.
Yeah, and so these are the Little Eva, I think, there, and these are the Rick Hall back in the beginning, and so he brought a lot of black actors, artists in, and launched their career there. Wow. And so
still going today. Muscle Shoals still going.
Still going, not like he did, because Rick Hall and most of these people, and we do that. We talk about that in the song. Yeah. So many of those people they're passed away.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to keep their memory alive. I'm trying to do everything I can to keep people focused on Muscle Shoals, because music that plays on the radio today, so much of it, R&B, blues, Southern rock, it was born there in Muscle Shoals.
You know, everybody like myself would always assume music Nashville. You know, they said Branson. Remember the big deal was Branson. They said the last one out of Nashville turned the lights off.
Right.
Most of the shows kept going right along.
It kept cranking out tunes.
It kept and it kind of like people didn't tie Muscle Shoals into what we hear in music today. Like you said, the Southern rock, Leonard Skinner, Bob Seger. I just found out just then Bob Seger recorded there.
Dr. Hook and the Medicine Show. Just a long line of people that Rolling Stones couldn't wait to write stories about them.
Yeah.
They came out of Muscle Shoals.
Wow. And just because of that one guy, he was so good.
He helped get it started. There was a kind of a three-way partnership. There was a fourth one. I can't remember his name, but Rick Hall's, Sam Phillips, and you had and you have Phil. They all came out of that. Billy Sherrill. They all started the original Fame Studio, but then Sam wanted to split off, and so he went there to Memphis to start Sun Records. And
that was another one.
And then Billy Sherrill goes to Nashville and starts his own thing.
Yeah.
Working there in Nashville with RCA and Capitol Records.
The Sun was a big deal in Memphis. I forgot about Memphis. That's where Elvis was out of. Wow. So there was alternatives. That's where some of your best music come out of Muscle Shoals and Memphis with Elvis.
And so
you started that idea on that trip to write this song. Singing River.
And I wanted it to be about, to pay honor to some of these individuals that kept the music going and gave us a whole new genre type of music.
Yeah.
Then, the Tennessee River, it's funny, at conversations, we'd be sitting at restaurants and carrying on the conversation about how does so many hit songs come out of Muscle Shoals, and kind of the assumption is, of course, there's water all around it. The Swampers got their name because the Tennessee River, some of the backwaters caused swamps around there, so they got their name, the Swampers, from that. But the Tennessee River runs right through it. There's a main dam right there. The TVA built a huge dam right there, and so it's one of the main providers of electricity, but the water runs right through Muscle Shoals and Florence. And so everybody says it's in the water. And, of course, then I began to say, well, yeah, it's in the water. It's in the Tennessee River because the Cherokee called the Tennessee River the Tennessee. That's what they originally called it, was the Tennessee. The English version of that's Tennessee.
Gotcha.
All right, the Tennessee, if you break it down in its meaning to the Cherokee, it's called the Singing River.
Wow. That's got some, man, that goes deep.
It does. And so the Singing River goes right through Florence.
Off the subject, where do you think I was told that from my heritage that what I was told was they called it Singing River, but not because it really made sound, because our ancestors used that river to communicate to us. Have you ever heard that?
It's part of it, but there were some ancestor connections for them, because when they would hear as the water would rush around the curves and around the bend, it made a sound, and because of its splashing and because of the noise that it made, they called it the Singing River. But they also would go to that river when there was somebody that would pass, and they would honor the dead from there also. So it began to take on a whole meaning of something more than just a physical thing. It became spiritual.
Because the Choctaw and the Cherokee are kind of the same. No, they're not the same people. They're the same people. You know, that's my ancestors.
Similar beliefs. They have similar beliefs.
It's Choctaw is where's my ancestors. But it's really cool that the Muscle Shoals, and you wrote this song, you were sitting around. Let me get this right. That's just cool. They were sitting there saying, you know, it's the water, it's the water, it's the water. And then here come old Rick Revel from Henry County. Says, yeah, it's the water because it's the Tennessee, which means Singing River.
Yeah.
And so you just wrote a song.
Yeah. And so it gives,
cool.
To me, it gives it more meaning. You know, once they talk about Muscle Shoals and that it's in the water, well, yeah, it's in the water. Yeah. It's in the Tennessee River, the Singing River.
That's right.
So I'm trying to give them that whole identity.
Yeah.
What's unique, too, about the Tennessee River, most rivers run one direction.
This one runs north.
This one, from it starts at the French Broad River and the Holston River, That's the confluence where
There's
the
a picture
Tennessee.
right there.
That's where the Tennessee River. You see up there
right.
on the yep.
On the right, on our side.
Well, actually, it's up there on the left where
Yeah.
you see that little teardrop looks like.
Yeah, that's
where
east
it
of Nashville.
starts.
Yeah, it's east of Nashville.
That's
yeah.
up near Knoxville in that area,
Yeah.
near the French Broad River and the Holston River. It starts there. It goes south.
Right.
Now look down by Chattanooga.
Yep.
It has an S curve there, so it goes from south. Then all of a sudden it goes
East-west.
goes west and east,
Yep.
and then it runs west up through Alabama, touches into Mississippi, then goes north through West Tennessee, ends up in the Ohio River up in Kentucky.
Right.
So the only one that goes four directions.
That's right. But no, you tell people down here at the lake down here, I said that river runs north and south. They don't understand what I'm saying. That's one of the few rivers, if they're not the only one, it runs north. Mm-hmm. It starts and runs north, and I don't know exactly how the geography allows it to do that. Do you?
Yeah.
I guess the lay of the
Well,
land.
it's just because of the confluence at one end, and then where it flows into the Ohio, that then empties into the Mississippi.
Right. It kind of sucks it out, I guess. But that's where you look around to see. Everybody thinks rivers, they run south, and they usually do.
Most
right?
do. Most
Even
do.
the Amazon runs
Most
south,
do.
but this one right here runs north. And up, if you're ever out on that river, remember that you're in one of the few rivers, if not the only river, that runs 4 different directions. At one time, down there around Chattanooga.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's a pretty cool story.
Yeah, can you
just behind the
imagine
river.
what the Indians, and that's kind of still the natural route it's always been. They haven't altered the route of the river.
Not a lot.
No, no. And
Paris Landing and places like that where they put the dams in, things like that.
Yeah, they made it bigger, but it still runs the same.
But it's the same basic
Yeah,
course.
Yeah. Can you imagine what the Native Americans seen?
Yes.
And hearing all that and all that went on back in them days, that had to be something.
Stop thinking about it. The name of most rivers, the Mississippi, the Missouri River, most of the names of the rivers come from Native Americans.
That's right.
A lot of Native American names name counties and towns.
Yeah.
And so you have that scattered out
On the north,
throughout the South.
on the plains is really like that.
Right.
Too. Yeah.
And so you have all these rivers named
Yep.
basically by the Native Americans, but the only one that has this type of meaning is the Tennessee River, called the Singing River.
Wow. See, I had never heard that.
Yeah. And so that's what makes it so
But
special.
other than
and
I
different.
heard that you went there, the ancestry said that your ancestors talked to you in that river, and it makes all sense.
Yeah.
Maybe I misunderstood what my family was telling me, but they always said that the river talks to you can talk to your ancestors there.
Yeah, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
You actually you go there and as you're there, when you see the video,
Right.
then what you've heard
Right.
passed
Well,
down in family lore to you.
Yeah.
When you see this video,
Makes
it's
sense.
going to go,
Wow.
wow, this is it. It's telling
tell
the
the
story.
story.
And this ceremonial pipe is used at the very end of the video. It's a Cherokee style pipe,
Right.
come from the Dakota Sioux.
Right.
They made it for me.
Yeah.
But it's a style that would have been used in a ceremonial thing.
We're
A
gonna
lot of people
smoke
call
it?
Not tonight.
Okay. We got some liquor too. I didn't know, man. I seen all this Golden Pond and stuff. Jimmy's here from Golden Pond.
I
He's in
noticed
the
that
back.
he came in just to be here tonight.
Just to be here, because we want to hear
just-
you sing, but you found out you was under the weather a little bit, and he said, I brung you something.
Well, that would probably clear it out right there.
That's what he said. But that's pretty cool. We got a smoking pipe, and look there. There you are.
Yeah, most people call it a peace pipe,
Yeah.
but that's not what it's called. It's a ceremonial
That's
pipe,
right.
and it's mainly used in that picture that's up right now. A Native American would pray to the 4 winds, and to the 4 winds, 4 corners. They would be offering the smoke as it goes up to the heavens. That's offering your peace and your goodwill and good meaning back to your ancestors. So that's what you're doing.
Ancestry, we're losing that part. There used to be family friends, and your family ancestors meant a lot to you, but we're leaving that today. We're losing that.
There's always that danger. I know the Japanese a lot of times got heavy into ancestor worship, and I'm not saying ever worship that. Jesus Christ is who we worship.
Yeah, but I understand what you're saying.
But we don't honor the dead or our ancestors.
Not
like we used
worship.
to.
We don't
Not
honor.
like we used to.
No, and we
they
don't
become a forgotten.
That's right.
Within 3 commercials.
That's
and a
right.
Super Bowl, you forgot about Granddaddy.
Just give you like sometimes I say, it's nothing like it, but exactly the same. Growing up in West Parish, nobody wanted to claim it when I was a kid.
Right.
Nobody wanted to be from West Parish. Now that they're all grown, they say they claim they live in West Parish. Me and a couple of West Parish, we'll call you out. No, you didn't live there. You know,
You call them out.
we call them out because you didn't want to claim it when
Right.
we lived there. But anyway, you need, I stress this, and I bet you do too. Family, friends, family connections mean a lot.
It's very important.
It's very important, and your ancestors means a lot. I say, remember who you are. Remember where you come from. My father and my mother and all my family's is gone because my father and mother was older when I was born, so I didn't have a lot of time with them. I was 23 when my father died, so, you know,
Right.
I'm 63. He's been gone 40 years, so I missed my growing up, you know, where most people would have got more time with their parents, and I didn't because they was older. But I try to pass it on to my children. Remember your family history. Remember this, the good and the bad. You know, I said, the Weatherfords, we don't put our crazies in the backyard. We put them on the front porch and give them a glass of sweet tea where everybody can see them.
There you go. There you go.
That's where they'll put me, they claim, when I get older. Daddy go talking about crazy.
Right.
But family connection. If the Revels and the Weatherfords had family connections and went back hundreds of years, we honored it. We honored it. You know, he's family. You know, and that means a lot to me. Does it you?
It
Is
means
me?
a lot, and it should.
Yeah.
It's, you know, if we forget those
Yeah.
that are from our yesteryear, then we do not stand a chance to be remembered.
No, we don't. Plus, you gotta know where you come from to know where you're going. And if you don't remember your history, somebody's going to change it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And you might be the bad guy, or you could be the good guy. It's it moves around. You know,
It
if you
does.
don't,
It does.
it can move around. They can make what your family did good or bad. If you don't know it, how do you know?
That's right.
But you wrote this song. Did it take you a while? It's one of them deals where you wrote it in 5 minutes, Rick.
Well, I do have those that come out real quick.
Yeah.
And this one took about the full trip to get home.
Right.
I got most of it written.
Do you write it down? You
Yes,
stop, pull over, and write it down?
I actually pull off the side of the road.
Oh, man, that's cool. I've heard people tell me that before.
I'll pull off the side of the road and I'll write. I used to travel with a little micro cassette and just sing it going down the road.
Yeah.
And I can do that with my phone.
Yeah.
And I do sometimes to capture the melody.
Yeah.
But I have
Trying
found
to get the lyrics. You just want to write it down.
but when I am driving and I just keep singing it over and over, and it may not be exactly right. I want to work and swap the rhyme around. But then all of a sudden, when I say, "Oh, that's it," I'll pull off the side of the road.
Yeah.
And I'll write it down, and then off I'll go again. Another 5 or 10 minutes later, yeah, and I'll pull off the side of the road.
Let me butt in a minute, Rick. You just said something there. When I talk to my guests, sometimes they say something that just makes a bell go off in my head. Hank Williams Jr. said this one time. I was watching the show he was on. He said, songwriting, well, hell no. Do you know there's people that sits around in rooms all day and write songs? He said, I write my songs. I'm fishing. I'm deer hunting. Or I hear somebody say something. He'll say, here, let me write that down.
Right.
He said, that's how you write the good song. He's got a lot of number ones like you've got number ones. That's how you get them. Nobody is sitting around because it don't come out. No, there's good songwriters. Don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking the guys that sit around writing songs. We got a lot of good songs.
A lot of stuff on the radio today comes out of those little rooms.
Yeah, you're
They
right.
do.
But the best songs that I think has got the more heart are written mowing the yard, driving down the road, muscle shoals, sitting at a table, somebody says something, and you say, man, and you just, and it just, the singing river, that just stuck in your craw all the way back that trip.
yeah.
You just added to it. Am I correct?
Yeah, and it's an infectious song. You know, the difference in Hank and the way I write, we have similar ways we write. You know, I'm nothing like him at all, but his way of thinking. That's exactly how I was raised up in Nashville.
That's how most people do it.
That's how Gary Gentry, a lot of us, you know, him writing that song, The Ride, at his house at night.
And
he wasn't sitting in a room with somebody.
He was in here with you and I and told where he got the song about don't call him Mr. The whole world call. That's what Aubrey, the mother, told him.
Yeah.
You know, it takes...
And that was a germ he carried around with him a long time.
Exactly. And it just festered till he finally wrote the song.
That he had to.
Yeah. You know, that's where you get your good songs. You look back through, everybody's got a favorite song. If it's Southern rock or if it's country, it doesn't matter. Guarantee you your favorite song that you think of all the time was written that way.
And I was watching Hank today singing. Him and B.B. King were doing a thing.
Yeah.
And it was pretty cool. It was a thing they did at the Grammy. And All My Rowdy Friends Are Coming Over Tonight.
Yeah.
And B.B. King did the lead line on it. It's pretty damn cool.
Oh, it's got to be.
And so,
man.
it was.
Oh, man,
and
that's
so,
history right there.
And so, I look at that song, but then the example he was giving you, the people that write in the rooms, they may have number one songs.
Yeah.
But who is going to remember All My Rowdy Friends Are Coming Over Tonight, which will always be remembered?
That's right.
And some of these other songs, I can't name them.
That's right. That's right. You know
They're number ones.
That's right. But
And they're on the radio
that's
right now.
That's right.
But Hank's stuff,
Yep.
and that's what I want. I want to write stuff,
You
Mike,
do.
that'll be with us for a long time.
It will. I'm gonna be honest. I heard the song, and it's a damn good song.
Well, thank you.
I heard it and I liked it. And I thought, wow, and I think I commented on you.
You did,
I like
you
that
did.
song. I said, man, you need to release that song. And I know you didn't do it because I told you it's already in your plans. But if you hadn't, I'd still been on you.
You'd been on me, wouldn't you?
Why the hell ain't you released? Because it hits good. It hits great. I can't wait to see the video about how it goes on. We're going to do that. We're going to release it in a minute.
We
But
will.
I want to talk to him, find out. Yeah, I want to find out how he got this song. And he told us that he got it driving back from Muscle Shoals, Alabama. Down there were all these great songs. Remember Leonard Skinner, Bob Seger, all the ones we all grew up with, the Rolling Stones, all of them recorded in Muscle Shoals. So there's something, and it's in the water. But
Here's the other thing too about being a film producer.
Yeah.
That when I write my things, the song, this is the double dose of. It can be a curse. It can be a curse
Well, sure
because I see the song, I hear the song. But then, a song is supposed to tell a story and it's supposed to give you a visual in your mind. But then I also begin to see the music video.
Yeah, that's what I was going to
So
ask
I'm driving
you. Yeah.
down the road.
Yeah.
And so while I'm writing the song, I'm actually starting to see the elements that would go into a music video.
I've asked this to a lot of songwriters in the past. How do you know to make the song fast, to make it short? How do you know to make the lyrics? How do you know what genre of music to play that song in?
Yeah.
Rick?
That's where I'm lucky because I've had several people, Gary even touched on it and talked about it a little bit. Yes, I do country. Yes, I do blues.
You do it all.
Yes, I do Americana. But I kind of am a genre of my own.
Mm-hmm.
I've kind of become a genre of my own, so they'll know that when they hear Rick Revel, it's got a little blues, it's got a little country, it's got
You remind me of
Southern
I'm
rock,
trying
and
to
it's
think
got all
of
these
his
little
name.
pieces.
What is his name?
Yeah, Americana too.
Yeah, what is the guy's name? Oh my God, the black-headed guy got long black hair, been around forever. Hillbilly Rock. Hillbilly Rock.
You know who you're talking about.
What's his name? Help me in the back, Dana. The Hillbilly Rock. Marty Stewart.
Oh, yeah.
You've always, with your writing and your singing style, and I know you didn't mimic him, I'm not saying that, but you remind me of Marty Stewart. Have you ever been told that before?
A lot of people love Marty Stewart,
Yeah.
and they've said, you have very similar things.
You
Because he
do.
does a lot of rockabilly
He does.
stuff.
He's not tied in one genre. He's not a Merle Haggard, or he's not a George Jones. He can sing it all. He can sing you a good country song.
Yes, he can.
Or he can sing you a rockabilly. But I think his sound is what Rick Revel's is. You can't really. I can't put a label on you. You're like trying to herd cats. You can't put you in one corner, and that's great.
And that I kind of like not being able to be
Boxed in
or pigeonholed.
Yeah.
That was one word that always scared me in Nashville.
Yep.
Said, well, he's done pigeonholed himself, and
Yeah.
he'll only write a George Jones
Yeah,
song. Or
yeah.
I like to be able to write multiple
Right.
approaches to a song.
Right.
And you ask about the speed of a song, or
Yeah.
how fast or how slow. When this, and I kept telling myself, man, I've got a lot of good songs with great grooves. That Son of a Moonshiner, all of them had great grooves and was really. But I said, I don't have a slow ballad at all, and I need a slow ballad. See, when you craft an album, you have to look at all the other elements. This is old school. I'm not talking about how they put an album together.
No, we're talking about
nowadays.
music. We're not talking about this other.
talking
I'm
about
with you. Music.
Back in the day when Jimmy Stewart and Mike
Yeah.
Hendricks and those
Oh,
boys,
yeah.
when they were putting albums together, we all
Yeah.
thought
Yeah.
you got to have this amount of songs
Yeah.
on each album. So you got to show your variety and show your strength and how broad you can be. And so one of your strengths is a lot of artists can't sing slow ballads because it's easy to sing a fast song.
Yeah.
You can cover up singing a
Yeah, I
fast
think
song.
say you can say you can move
you
through
cover it up.
Yeah.
But in a slow song,
Yeah.
You can't
I've
cover it.
noticed your voice, music's in the background when you sing. A lot of singers, not knocking them, a lot of times their voice is in the background. You're right opposite. You're one of the more traditionalists, Ricky, and I'm just being honest with you, good or bad. Your voice overrides the music. But how do I put it in words? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I want the voice to be dominant.
Yeah. But you hear a lot of songs now, you can't even hear what they're saying. There's TikToks out there now where they'll say, Chattahoochee, he's hotter than a moose's coochie, or whatever the hell he says. You know, when the music is in the forefront, the words can get lost. I think it's the greatest songs out there. You hear the voice, you hear the sound, but you hear the voice, like you said, dominance.
Yeah, and I wanted it to be that way. And on Singing River, I've written some really cool songs through the years, but when this one started to come together, I knew it was special. I don't know. It's like watching a child grow up, and you look at like in a classroom, you're like in a classroom, and you got 30 children, and you see this one child that just stands out, and it's like, dang, this song to me, everything about it started standing out. It's like, wow, because I kept seeing. See, Elvis died in 1977. He dies in August. Skinner plane crash in October 1977. So there was a lot of things when I was at Loretta's ranch started happening. I was working at Loretta's ranch when all this is happening. And so I'm very impressionable. So I'm carrying all this stuff around inside of me since 1977. So when I got to thinking about the Singing River, and I thought, wouldn't it be cool if I put myself instead of Loretta's ranch, I was in Muscle Shoals when this happened. And I go to the Singing River and I sing the blues.
Yeah, I got you.
At the Singing River because I've lost one of my favorite singers. I love Skinner. And so
in your movie.
And so this is a prop right out of the movie.
He'll get it on there.
He'll get on a minute. That's me singing out of the back of one of the coolest pickup trucks.
That's a prop out of your video.
Yeah, this is a prop out of the video, and it's
turn it around just like that. There you go.
There you go.
8-track Leonard Skinner. There you go. Look towards you, right there.
There we go. The cool thing was I couldn't find one in my house. Couldn't find one at all intact. So I called a friend. You'll get a chance to see Randy Dowdy in a few minutes. He'll come out and join us. And I called Randy up and I said, Randy, you got the biggest collection of albums and 8-track tapes I know of. I said, you have one of Skinner? And he didn't, but he did have a blank tape.
Right.
One I could put a label on. So I actually designed that label. And so it would show up good. Right. And I wanted the rebel flag in it for sure, because that was something they was known for.
That was it, yeah.
They were known for it.
Yeah.
So I designed this, put it together, and this is a main prop that you'll see in the music video coming up.
I got to take a commercial break. Before I do, what am I pointing at right here?
Oh, believe it or not.
What in the world is that, Rick?
Well, Rampage Music Award is members only. It's kind of like the CMA. It's member voted.
Right.
It has 600 members, and December was the Country Artist of the Month, and several of us competed for that, and I won it.
Wow. So, how many? It seems like you was going on, you kind of took a little time off for a few years, kind of just done different things. And all of a sudden, every time I turn around, there's a damn award with Rick Revel's name. What is going on, brother? They're everywhere.
Well,
last time you was in here, you had a stack of awards, and I don't know what. Tell me what happened.
It's kind of like Ed McMahon used to say: "If you don't enter, you can't win."
That's right. It's like you got your second wind, and it's just. You're moving, you're winning awards all across, and you're just moving, growing, and what the hell?
It's kind of it's good for the resume, but it's also good to get some recognition, to make a comeback, because I'm trying to make that comeback to get recognized again, that I can be a viable force once again in the music industry. I took about 10 years off, 5 years full-time to take care of mom and dad. Right. So I'm just gone completely out of the music scene, and I'm forgotten. It's easy to get forgotten. That quick you can be forgotten. It's just like the racing.
Oh, yeah. They don't know who the hell I am, and that's okay.
But in your day, they did know, because you was a threat to them.
That's right.
But I was no longer a threat. I was no longer in competition with them. So now was my chance to get back and try to say, hey, I'm making a little noise.
Tell me a little bit about this video, just a little bit before I take a commercial break. Set it up so we can.
The storyline.
We're going to bring some people that was in your video in here. We're going to talk a little bit after commercial break. We're going to find out what it was like. Then we're going to show the video.
Coolest part of this whole thing, I love working with antique cars, and all the videos I've done so far, we've had some type of antique car show in it. And so we were out shooting, and you'll get a chance to, this particular shot right here shows some of the antique cars. You'll see Kevin actually sitting over there with Dr. Curtis Taylor. He
does what Kevin does best.
Yeah.
You see him? Everybody else up there sitting down. Go ahead.
So Dr. Taylor's carried his drone down there. This is on the Tennessee River down in Muscle Shoals. So this is right off the bluffs.
Right.
We're right up from the second location of the Muscle Shoals Sound Recording Studio.
Gotcha.
So we're right up.
This happens a lot down. A lot of videos are shot down there.
Yes, they are. And so we're right on the banks of the Tennessee River, the Singing River. Yeah. And you'll see this the significance of these scenes in the video. But I made, and this is something I've done quite a bit. I've actually sung out of the back of my own pickup truck on several occasions. I used to do Civil War reenactments. I did the announcing out of the back of my pickup truck. So I made a stage out of the bed of pickup trucks.
A lot of politicians did that back in the day.
Mm-hmm. So this is one of those significant scenes. You'll see it. This is where the song starts to get that spiritual feel to it, and talking about paying homage to your ancestors, those who have passed on. And so the song is just not a rock and roll song or a country song or a blues song or a gospel song. This one will cross multiple lines. I'm hoping it'll get airplay in a lot of places. Believe it or not, some of the scenes were shot down at Paris Landing, and some of the opening shots after the commercial break is going to blow your mind. We make the Paris Landing look like the Blue Lagoon. Some of the scenes is just going to blow your mind.
Wow.
We shot it in 4K on the drone. Look at that scene right there.
That's beautiful.
That's a vista shot, and that's shot right across in Stewart County on the other side of the bridge.
Landing.
Yes, it is.
I knew where it was at. Yeah, I know exactly where that was at. Water was down. Mm-hmm. Perfect time.
Mm-hmm.
When was that shot?
I shot it in November.
Right. Man, that's pretty.
Mm-hmm. October, November, I did a lot of
trees.
shooting.
I knew it had to be late in the year because the trees turning, but I know exactly where I did it. That's right there at Gray's Landing. That's a beautiful spot.
It is.
Why ain't more videos shot there? I don't know. I think when they see what you've done with it, there'll be some shot there.
It's a beautiful area.
Yeah,
so
that's Muscle Shoals right there, ain't it?
No, that's actually still there. That's at Paris Landing.
That is Gray's Landing?
Yes. It's further down.
Okay. Don't look to ring a bell to me. Okay, you must be way on down.
Yeah, I am. Okay. I'm down close to where the buoys are.
Right.
So, yeah, we walked a long way. Our trucks are way in the distance.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're looking back toward the bridge that way. Yeah, I got you. So where's that at?
That is still on those boulders. I'm standing on the boulders at that time. So,
hey, let's get a commercial break again so we can get these guys in here.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about them people. Hold on. He wants to have one more.
Oh, yeah. This was that's shot here in Paris, right next to Joe Mahan's at that cemetery there.
Don't give it all away. I want to save some of this to talk about right before we release the video after the commercial break. Is that all of them we got back here, or we done run through them all? Okay, yeah. I want to get some more of this going.
Yeah.
And I want to talk to the guys that was in the video with you. And I think Kevin may going to come out there. He helped shoot this video.
Yes, he did.
We'll find out what he has to say about it. And then we're going to do the world premiere Singing River, Rick Revel, right here on the Mike Weatherford Show. We're going to take a commercial break because I got to pay the bills. And we're going to get right back. And don't go anywhere. Tell your family and friends, hey, get on there. Mike Weatherford's got Rick Revel going to release his worldwide album right here. It's a single called Singing River. You don't want to miss it. We'll be right back. Hey, folks, it's Mike at the Mike Weatherford Show. I want to talk to you about something. During the holiday seasons, birthdays, anything, have you ever wondered, why am I doing this at my house, making the mess, and all these people tracking through my house? Paris Downtown Event Venue. It's right here next to the studio. That's your go-to place for all your parties, all your get-togethers, and just go have fun. That way you ain't got to clean the mess up at home. If you need that, call Jessica and talk to her about the downtown event venue. Hey, it's your go-to place for all your party needs.
There's something special about jewelry that's been cared for properly. When a ring needs resizing, a stone needs to be reset, or a favorite piece simply needs to shine again, it helps to have a trusted professional close to home. Potto Gold Jewelry Repair offers professional full-service jewelry repair right here in Paris. Ring resizing in both gold and silver, prong retipping, stone resetting, soldering, professional cleaning, and even watch battery replacement. Careful craftsmanship, excellent work, high satisfaction. Also buying and selling new and heirloom pieces. Visit Potto Gold Jewelry Repair at 415 North Market Street in Paris, or call 7316-449113. Potto Gold Jewelry Repair, where fine details still matter.
Is your tank on empty? For best gas prices in town, fill up at 54 Fuel Mart, 1213A Westwood Street. And don't forget your other tank. Grab hot fried chicken, wings, pizza, and on Tuesdays and Fridays, the best fried fish around. Got a sweet tooth? We've got freeze-dried candies, candy bars, and more. Rainy day? Stay dry and use our drive-up window. Farmers, we've got your dyed diesel plus parking for big rigs. Open 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. If you're feeling lucky, play the lottery or grab a scratch-off while you're here. 54 Fuel Mart at the Westwood Y. More than just fuel.
The Downtown Event Center is available for parties, meetings, or family get-togethers. The center comes with spacious seating and an area that will help make serving food easier. If you are having a birthday party, this is definitely the place for you. The Downtown Event Center is located at 107 South Brewer Street. Contact Jessica at 731-642-4992 to make your reservation.
Are you still undecided about your high-speed internet provider? Hey, it's Mike from the Mike Weatherford Show. Let me help you off the fence. TEC high-speed internet is what we use here at the studio, and let me tell you, it's flawless. From home to business, TEC got you covered. With upload speeds that match download speed, TEC leads the pack. Does your family play online games? How about security cameras and live streamers in your home? TEC, with their upload speed matching their download speed, it's as fast as clicking a button. When it comes to high-speed fiber optic internet, TEC is unmatched with quality and service all across the Mid-South. So do like I did. Go get you some.
Hey everyone, this is Jeremy Buckaloo reminding you to tune in to Sportscast with Jeremy Buckaloo live every Sunday night at 7:30 here from the Brewer Street Mafia Studios.
Seen something strange you can't explain? Let's dive into the mystery together. Heard noises that just don't sound normal? You're not alone. Share your story with us. Join us Saturday, February 7th, 5 p.m., Golden Pond Distillery, Cadiz, Kentucky. Meet Martin Groves, retired cop and star of History Channel's Monster Quest. He's got wild tales to tell. Discover Martin's encounter with the legendary beast of LBL, a story that will chill your bones. Also hear Steve Causey, author of the LBL Massacre, unveil dark history and haunting stories. Meet others who've witnessed strange sights or unexplained sounds, all ready to share. Bring your story, whether spooky or strange. This is a judgment-free zone to be heard. Is it wise tales? Or is there truth behind these eerie encounters? You decide. Mark your calendars, bring a friend, and uncover the unknown. Ready to join us?
All right, folks, don't forget, coming up, it's February 7th, this Saturday night, Cadiz, Kentucky, Golden Pond Distillery. Hey, Jimmy was gracious enough to allow us. Let me tell you a little history about this. I did a show with Steve Causey about an LBL massacre that went over at LBL. And there's a lot of people saying that I didn't much believe that that was a Bigfoot and there's any kind of massacre. Well, I'm just saying, I've never seen anything. So I said, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put on a town hall meeting, and I called my friend Jimmy over at Golden Pond Distillery, and he said, yes, absolutely, come on over here. So what I want to do is you to come over there if you've ever seen anything, or if you've heard anything, or know anything about the Beast of LBL, the Dog Man, Bigfoot, it doesn't matter. Come on over and tell your story. We got Martin Groves. He was a retired police officer that had a run-in over here at LBL with this beast that supposedly was pretty bad deal. He's going to be there. He's from Discovery Channel, going to be telling his story. Steve Causey, the author of the LBL Massacre, he's going to be there telling that story of what happened. Kevin Kehl, my producer, he's a Bigfoot investigator out of Florida. And he's going to be there telling his story. Then we've got Daryl Denton, the Tennessee Bigfoot man. He's going to be there telling their story. They're going to condense these stories down and tell you what they've seen. And what I want you to do is come over there at the Golden Pond Distillery this weekend at 5 p.m. and tell your story. I'll make it easy on you. I know that a lot of people's told me, Mike, I've heard something, seen stuff, but I don't want to say anything. People think I'm crazy. Well, hell, if you're my friend, they think you're crazy anyway. So what's changing there? So come on over, stand up, tell your story. I'll be there with you, help you through it. And these guys, Martin Groves, Steve Causey, Kevin Kehl, and Daryl Denton, will help you interpret and tell you what you've seen. Hey, here's the good part about it. Jimmy over at Golden Pond Distillery was just right up the road in Cadiz. When you say Cadiz, Kentucky, you think it's not. It's just about a 45-minute trip or a 30-minute trip. And it's wonderful scenery over there. He's made a special run of liquor just for this deal. It's called the Beast Between the Rivers. That is a special run of liquor he's going to have available you can buy. Also, you can do tasting and buy any kind of liquor you want over there. He's going to have the gift shop open. It's going to be a great night. It's going to be standing room only. You better get there early and get you a chair because it's going to be full of people. It's going to be fun. And I don't know why you wouldn't be there because I want you to prove me wrong or prove me right about there being such things as Bigfoot, Dog Man, Monster Man. If you think there's anything there, let me know. But I want you to show up. I'll be there kind of emceeing it, talking to you, introducing these people. I'll come to you with a microphone, or you come up there and stand to the microphone and talk. Tell us what you've seen. That's coming up this Saturday, February 7th, 5 p.m., Golden Pond Distillery, Cadiz, Kentucky. Easy to find. It's 97 Canton Lane. Just come on over. It's right off the main drag here when you come over the bridge. Come over to Cumberland right there. Just come over there. It's a great place. He's a very nice guy. You'll like it. You'll meet his mama. When you meet his mama, you'll feel like you're at home. Hey, you ain't going to, you just come on over. That's coming up this weekend. It's 5 p.m. Also, I had to cancel this show last week because of the snow and stuff. Lauren Pinkston, she's running for governor of Tennessee. I'm slowly working all the candidates through that's been running for governor. She's going to come in this week. If we don't have another snowstorm and ice storm, they ain't even got all the electricity back up there. She's coming in, and I don't know what happened. Something just changed here. Oh, what happened here? There we go. That's coming up next week right here on the Mike Weatherford Show. I thought it was me. Anyway, she's an independent candidate. She's a very smart person. She is got a lot to talk about. Tune in next week. I'm going to have Lauren Pinkston here. She's going to be telling us why she wants to throw in her hat as an independent to be the next governor and also the first woman governor state of Tennessee. You ain't going to miss this show. It's coming up next week, 7 p.m. All right, don't forget, going on at the Sportscast Live with Jeremy Bucklew before the kickoff. Who will win it all? He's got his daughter in here. Hey, you want to see something? You know, Jeremy's sharp, but his daughter's sharper. She knows what's going on. Come in here, and Jeremy and his daughter, Keena's going to sit here and break down the Super Bowl matchup. They're going to make their final prediction and take viewer calls for last-second picks before the big game of the year. Hey, you want to tune in? Coming up Sunday, February the 8th, 4:30 p.m., special time. That's right before the show. Come on in. Tune in. Sportscast Live, Jeremy Buckley. Hey, don't forget going over at the Tennessee Informer. What is the National Archives withholding? Unreleased Martin Luther King evidence. What's not complying and who's not complying and why? Jane Avery Emerson is coming in. He's going to have a conversation with Dave Vance. You don't want to miss that show. That's coming up Monday, February the 9th, over to Tennessee Informer. Hey, got a great thing. TEC, you know I push TEC all the time. Did you have a problem with your internet back during the ice and storm? If you had TEC, you didn't have no problem. Hey, TEC is the fastest fiber optic internet available in the southeastern USA. We want you to come over and join the family. Be a part of it. If you get in early, I'm going to tell you how to save you some money. Hey, I'm all about saving money. I know we all are in this day and time. Everybody that you sign up, you get a month free, and there's no limit. So get in early, sign your family, find your friends and your neighbors. Everybody you sign up gets you a month free. If you sign up 24 people, that's 2 years of free fiber optic fastest internet around. Good. Join us and be part of the TEC family. Hey, don't forget Peddler Advantage, serving 9 counties for over 40 years. Got a deal right here, guys and girls. Place your 20-word classified to run for 4 weeks, $10. Hey, there's 30,000 of these things printed and put in 9 counties. You know what else is in every issue? To have the complete rundown of the Mike Weatherford Show, the Tennessee Informer, and Sportscast Live with Jerry Bucklow. All that information in one paper. It's called the Peddler Advantage. Hey, go pick up yours today. Hey, don't forget, we're simulcasting live, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify. We're everywhere. You can find us. If you find us, ring the bell, follow us, subscribe, run us up the poll. Hey, go to myparishtv.com and see all the great shows that the Brewer Street Mafia Kehl Media Studios has to offer. myparishtv.com. All right, folks, we've been sitting here talking with Rick Revel. He's got his new song he's going to release, Singing River. And we are joined by a group in here that I don't know what to call it. In-laws or outlaws or both of them. I don't know. But,
all my rowdy friends came over tonight.
Introduce your friends there, Rick. Tell us who we got here.
To my immediate right is my partner in crime. Me and Dale have been around each other and working with each other many moons since the 1980s. So he was my photographer back then. It still is my photographer. But he is one of the always popping up in my music videos. We'll tell a little bit more about it in a minute. And, of course, Randy Dowdy, he's been in all of my music videos pretty much so far, and always been a good friend, a good cut-up. We've got stories we could tell, not on the air, though. And then Andrea, everybody calls her Andy, and they kind of run the it's your limousine company, but she's your main driver, right?
She's the one in charge.
She's the one in charge. That's how it works. So
what I say goes out the window.
What's kind of interesting, Mike, I've most music videos, if you go to Nashville or anywhere to ask a pricing, what's nice is I have my own equipment, and that keeps my costs down. But if I went to Nashville, minimum $15,000 to $20,000. Most likely more like $25,000 to $30,000.
I was going to say, yeah, more than that, yeah.
Produce the videos.
I have been involved in that back in the day.
And so it's an expensive process. So I don't have that kind of money. I'm an independent artist, and so I could do well to put $400 or $500 together. And so
I rub two nickels together.
I
I
rub
feel
two
you, brother.
nickels
Yeah.
together. So most of my videos or budgets run to less than $500, and it's usually based on little things that you have to put together, props and things like that.
Yeah.
And I've had to rely on my friends to help out. And so I'll just call my friends up and say, well, you'll be in another music video?
Yeah.
And they all say, yeah, we'll do it. What do you want me to do now? Yeah. And so I put them through the ringer, and it's been nice. But it gives me a chance, too, to include friends from back home.
Sure.
I mean, how often do you get a chance to do that, to share?
They don't.
To share that with your friends back home. And
Now, Dale, what was your part in the video?
I was the preacher.
Can you imagine?
What in the was you? Hold on a minute now. Could you not find a preacher? Has it gotten that bad, Rick? You said it was a low budget deal, and it got to the bottom of the barrel, and you had to pick it up and scratch Dale out and said, "Here, preacher."
Here's what happened.
I expected something else. When he said preacher, I just blew me right. I'm sorry.
What
Dale.
happened when I asked him, Mike? When it came to that time, he said, "You want me to be a preacher?" And I says, "Yes, and I'll pass the offering plate." So he said, "I'll do it then."
So you was the preacher. That's a picture of you right there.
Yeah.
That's me. Yeah, I was consoling her. She was,
she was the widow.
Yeah.
No.
Well, she was consoling the widow, I guess.
I was consoling the widow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it was the consoling being passed down. It was chain consoling, I guess.
Now look over, and there's DJ.
Yeah.
What in the hell are you doing there? What was your job?
That's his hearse. That's his hearse.
Oh yeah, he naturally DJ's got a hearse.
So he's got his hearse.
Casket too.
That's his casket. And of course, Terry Ling, and Kevin, you can see Kevin there. And so Terry and Kevin both were in it, and I needed a scene. And once you see this, how it pops up in the music video, it ties it together. This is one of those scenes that just ties it all together.
Right.
So in the human mind, you're going, oh.
Makes sense.
Yes.
So
then it just grabs a heart, and you just...
Yeah. So what did you do? Was you the funeral director?
Yes, I was the funeral director, mortician.
Oh, okay.
Embalmer.
So that fit right up your alley.
Well, that's my alley.
Because you already had a hearse and a casket.
I already had a hearse.
You didn't have no body, did you?
Well,
we're not telling.
we can't tell.
People go missing every year. So.
Jesus, there is people missing. You're right.
Have been.
Hey, let me tell you something. Tune in right here just 1 second. If you got a missing somebody, go to DJ's house, look in that casket. That's where I'd be going. So you was the mortician.
Could have been somebody in there. We didn't look, but
he had the hearse, the casket, and if he said, "I need a body," he'd say, "There's already in there. It's already in there."
I was already in the cemetery, so they thought I'd just fit right in.
Yeah.
You dig one up anywhere.
Wow, Rick, it just falls. Your friends just fall right into place, man. I mean, God Almighty.
Well, you got
what's crazy,
that is good stuff. You can't make this up. That's just Mike Weatherford Show.
I mean,
in my very first one, in Muscle Shoals Sound, the very first video we did, I said, "Randy, I need a limousine." "Oh, I just so happen to have one."
Oh, yeah.
And so we used his limousine, and then
hearse.
and then the last thing we used his hearse. Then I needed in Hard Times in the Deep South, I was needing somebody to play the man who stole my wife in the music video.
Yeah.
Well, that was Randy.
Randy.
I played the.
then Andrea played the wife in that one.
I played the drunk.
Yeah. A happy drunk.
I don't know what to say, but
he was overly happy too.
I was a chosen one.
Yeah. Just think about this. You call a guy up. I mean, only Rick Revel would have friends that he could call up. "I need a limo." I got it.
I got it. My back pocket.
I got a new video I'm making. I'm gonna need a hearse. I got a hearse. Well, I got a casket, and I'm glad you didn't say I need a body. I got a body in there.
It's
in the deep freeze. It's right over there.
Yeah, give me about a week notice where I can thaw it out.
Yeah, we could dig one up.
Oh, I'm sure.
Dig it up for
wow. Sure. Where else but the Mike Weatherford Show can you find this? Now, what did you play in this video?
I consoled the wife and pretty much the weeping
Widow.
mistress.
Oh, you were the mistress.
The mistress. Yeah, that fits.
That's
Hold on a minute.
That's why I was praying
guy in the
for her.
casket.
I had my hand on her, one on the Bible, one on her, and I was praying for her.
You need some praying. So I don't know, want to know all this, not, but you was well, the mistress to who?
Well, the guy in the casket. Why do you think he's dead?
The body in the casket.
Yeah.
And it was cold that day too.
It was cold. It was very
So
cold.
you was basically telling him, I love you, honey, but let's get this done. It's cold out
Oh,
here.
it was cold. It was cold.
Wow.
It was very cold.
Let me get this straight. You was the preacher.
Mm-hmm.
You was the mortician.
Mortician.
Furnished the casket. Furnished the hearse.
Parked the hearse.
That's where we're going to start. And you was a
I just-
mistress to the guy that's in the casket.
Yep. There you go.
Only Rick Revel could come up with
Ain't
this
that
and
a
write a
script?
song about it. Too. That ought to have been a movie, not a video, but a movie.
All my music videos are mini movies.
They are.
Mini movies.
Wow, that is good stuff right there. Don't get no better than that. Did y'all have fun making this?
Oh, absolutely.
It is
Always.
It's got to be to get to get on there and do that, and working with Rick and Kevin, who all's involved. Rick probably knows what he's after.
Absolutely, yeah.
And he's probably pretty good at getting it out there where you understand what he's wanting. Because just that little picture right there, I could tell that was pretty good. You know, y'all was doing what he asked for. How can you take?
I had a sermon prepared.
I'm sure you did.
He did.
Yeah. But how hard is it to get? I have issues with that myself doing this little talk show. I have visions that I want to come across. I know it's got to be hard, but probably to get that vision. You wrote the song on the way back from Muscle Shoals, Alabama. Let's set it up here. You drove it back. You wrote the song. You got back home. You put music to it. You nailed it down. Changed a few words here and there. Changed the lick or two in the music. You got it where you was happy with it. Then you want to make a music video. How do you take that out of your head? Because nobody else is in there but you, and get it into video.
And literally, while I'm writing the song, I am seeing.
Are you doing a video at the same time?
I'm seeing it all at the same time. Doesn't happen on every song, but
Right.
this one it did.
That's when you had that headache.
What a headache! Migraine number 40.
Yeah, I got you.
But it was. I kept seeing the whole plane crash with Leonard Skinner and the reaction that I would have had. I remember what reaction I had in '77 when the plane crash happened.
Yeah, we all had that reaction.
When I was at Loretta's Ranch, it was like, wow.
Yeah.
I was so let down. And
Even
I
Elvis.
grieved. Yes, and I grieved when Elvis
We got
died.
a double whammy.
Double whammy that year. So
Yeah.
I grieved when the plane crash went down, when I got the word that Elvis, because those were individuals I wanted to meet.
Yeah.
And they're gone now. I'll never get a chance to meet Elvis. That's what I thought. And then of course,
Makes sense.
I wanted to meet the people out of Leonard Skinner at the time.
So you just took that song as you was writing it, Rick, because I want to hurry up and release this time. You had this video in your mind, but you ain't explained to me yet how you got it out and got it into this girl and these two guys and got it in. That's hard to do.
It's scripting, but I script it all in my brain.
Yeah, but getting it to them. I want you to do this. You do that. Was there a lot of cuts and takes and
not
pullback?
really. I literally, I pretty much tell everybody what I want.
Yeah, and
I
just let 'em
frame
do
it. I walk everybody through it a time or two,
and then turn it loose.
And then
did you have to edit it a lot? Was it pretty well? Not a lot of editing.
Now, as far as the amount of edits, there's a lot of edits in it.
Yeah, but I'm
but
talking
far
about
as getting
the
around
hits.
bloopers, there's not a lot of bloopers in it.
the hits just went off.
Yeah, everything,
That's cool.
everything, even the where we're having everybody stand around the back of the pickup truck, and I wanted everybody to raise the hands. I said, "Now there's going to be a part."
Let me tell you
where
something.
I raise
Ricky.
my hands. I want you to do it at the same time.
There's
and it's
something
just
to
incredible.
that I don't think you're giving yourself credit for. You know, the show's not about me, but you know, I've been involved in a lot of music videos and a lot of shows and TV shows. That's the hardest part. Is some producers and directors cannot get it from their head to their mouth and to you, and it's a
They
cluster.
overcomplicate it.
Yeah, and I've worked with these guys.
They
you know,
overcomplicate
and
it.
and everybody around there looking at him. I said, "What the hell does he want?" So they kind of don't ever hand me a script. They never have.
Most everybody I work with, they're not theatrically
Yeah,
trained.
yeah. No, me neither.
And they haven't had any training,
No.
so I try to make it very simple.
Yeah, they look at me and they say it like this, and nobody talks like that. Maybe on movies, but nobody in the real world. So they just say, "Hey, Mike's going to do this part. What is your part? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? I'm just going to ad-lib it. I'm going to do it. But to take it, giving you credit is what I'm trying to do.
Well, thank you.
To take it from your head and get it to a video, it's hard to do because you got a bunch of minds that's got to get in the same wavelength you are of your vision. That's tough.
Well, they trust me.
It's tough. But still,
in video one,
to get it out there.
In video one, it was kind of like, well, can he do this? Once they saw video one,
it kind of fell into place.
It's like everybody saw Monster Show Sound. They went, wow, this.
Yeah, it's tough, man. It is. What little bit I've done.
Everything else started coming together.
What little bit I've done, it's tough to get from the director or the producer. Most times it's the director. He's directing all of it. He's telling us what to do. He's trying to tell us, but he's got it in his head. And me being the kind of guy I am, I say, well, hell, just because you can see it in your mind, I can't. Right. You know, and to be able to do that, and you said it wasn't a lot of cuts and stuff, that's good. Are you ready to release this?
I want everybody to see this rascal. But before you say ready, set, go, let me tell you.
Tell me.
This is the culmination of 50 years of my work. I have put blood, sweat, and tears in this project. This, to me, is one of the best projects I've ever done. I call it my masterpiece. This could be the last one I do. This could be the beginning of something big.
That's right.
I don't know. I have put 50
blood,
years,
sweat, and tears.
50 years in my career, 50 years. So this one's either going to make it or it's going to break it.
Well, I'm going to tell you one thing before Kevin shows that beautiful bean footage. I appreciate you allowing me to be the one to release it. I like that kind of stuff, you know, and I feel privileged to be allowed to do this.
Well, thank you. And the song is infectious.
Yeah.
It's one of those songs you want to just sing and play it over and play it over. And this music video is going to be the same way.
Preacher, you ready to hear it?
I'm ready.
Mortician, you ready to hear it?
Let's do it.
How about you, young lady, old wife stealer, husband stealer? You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, Kevin. All right, folks, here we go. The world premiere release, Rick Revel's new song, Singing River.
Here we go.
Super C22 formula free for 2 weeks. Help to sleep faster, stay asleep longer.
Record industry spokesman said this was one of the top 5 rock groups in the country. Leonard Skinner. The group took its name from a teacher who expelled 3 of the musicians from a Florida high school 10 years ago for wearing long hair. 3 members of the group, including its leader, Ronnie Van Zant, were among the 6 people killed in this crash. Some of the 20 survivors said several members of the group had argued against taking the plane. Investigators said the plane ran out of gas and crashed 200 yards short of where the pilot had hoped to set it down.
Tennessee River down in Muscle Shoals got its name from the Cherokee, as the story goes. They called it the Singing River, and I heard it sing before. As the lonesome waves come to the shore, Skinner's free bird fell from the sky. Ronnie and Steve and 4 more would die. I was down at the shores by the Tennessee when I got that tragic news. Me and that singing river sing the blues. Singing river, sing a sad song. Sing about the ones that are gone. So hard to carry on. Don't mind being alone. Singing river, sing a sad song. It feels like something song, singing river, sing me a sad song. Whoa, sing me a sad song. Rick and Barry and Jimmy J have all gone away, but their music's played somewhere every day. Muscle shows just ain't the same without those players around. Singing rivers, sing me a mournful sound. Singing rivers, sing a sad song. Sing about the ones that are gone. It's so hard to carry on. Don't mind being alone. Singing rivers, sing a sad song. It feels like something's wrong. Singing rivers, sing a sad song. Singing river, sing me a sad song. Sing a sad song. Sing about the ones that are gone. So hard to carry on. Don't mind being alone. Singing river, sing a sad song. It feels like something's wrong. Singing river, sing a sad song. Singing river, sing me a sad song. Tennessee River down at Muscle Shoals got its name from the Cherokee, as the story goes.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, the worldwide release, Rick's new single, Singing River. I got to give you a clap on that one, guys. That was great. That song right there went deep.
Yeah, it did.
That song right there was good, man. You did a great job, man. Did you imagine that it would ever be that strong? It just grabs you, jerks your heart right there, man.
I knew it could be,
right?
And I knew I had to be patient.
Yeah.
To get the right scenes.
Yeah.
I wanted all those things to pay tribute to our Native American families out there.
You get 4 things I say.
I wanted to pay homage to all those people that have gone on before us and get that message across.
You give it to the Native Americans. You give it to the river. You give it to Muscle Shoals. You give it to Leonard Skinner.
And my mom and dad.
And your mother and father.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Rick, that is a great song. Folks, what do you think? Let me know in the comments. What do you think about that song? That is Rick's newest release. He's won lots of stuff. I think his song right here will go number 1 too.
Well, thank you. And before we move too far into it, Mike McDougal, his father Ray, helped me get the Oldsmobile for the Muscle Shoals sound video, and it's the two-tone blue car in this one. And his father passed away within about 3 months after we shot the video.
Wow.
Within 6 months, I think he passed away, and so he had me autograph the glove box of the car, and Mike's still hanging on to it, and he's still hanging on to the car. And
that's
so
good stuff.
I went back to Mike and I said, I need a group of cars. And so he called some individuals. Joey Harris, that was his pickup truck. I wanted a 77 pickup truck, a little Chevy. And so it was Joey Harris's Chevy. And of course, that's the Oldsmobile I was talking about, two-tone Oldsmobile. And
there's
then
a 70 model, looks like a 70. I don't think that's 71. A 71, maybe a 72, 73 Camaro.
Yes, that's Dale Ludlow's red Camaro.
Yep.
The blue Camaro is Anthony Marks. Right. His son Matt Mitchell was with him
Got your vet in there too.
Yeah, and so we got a lot of cool cars in it.
You did.
The white car, it's got a story within itself.
Is that a Buick Riviera?
It's a Buick Riviera. Let me tell you the story behind this one.
It's cool.
There's a recording artist, Junior Brown.
I know him.
And Junior Brown, that was his car for 20 years, and
Wow.
it was in a music video. And so I said,
Highway Patrol.
Yeah. Uh-huh. And so that car was in one of his music videos. And then when I found out that that's him driving it, and so when I found out that somebody in Muscle Shows owned the car now, I said, I want it in
Is
the
he
video.
still alive or did he pass?
He's still with us.
Okay.
He's still banging it, but he's one of my favorite guitar players.
Oh, he's good. What is that thing he plays? That ain't a damn guitar.
It's called a Get Still.
That's right.
A Get
There it
Still.
is right there.
Yeah, a Get Still.
You know, the only other person I've seen play something
Get Still.
similar to that was the lead guitar player on Alabama. He played that double neck deal.
He played a double neck.
Yeah.
Mhm. So, I had some really cool people that stepped up to the plate and brought their cars. And, of course, in the picture I mentioned earlier, that's Dr. Curtis Taylor, and it was his drone.
That's him and Kevin doing what they do best.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got you.
And so I shoot a lot of the scenes of myself, the whole scene with me in the field, smoking the pipe and the whole 9 yards. A lot of things I have to shoot myself, but then I'll call Kevin on things that I just can't be two places at once. Kevin will come to my rescue.
He does a great job.
He'll come to my rescue.
I'll tell you what, Kevin, we're going to also, I need you to come back and be a part of this if you want to. Vince Dodge releasing his new one.
I can't wait to see it.
That's coming up in a couple of weeks. He's going to release that on here. And Kevin, I think Kevin did the whole video
and
on that.
And I think some of it was shot next door.
Shot down his door down here at Jack's Pool Room.
Yeah.
It's cool. I mean, that's going to be a great song. We've got so much talent, including you,
got a lot of talent.
in Henry County and surrounding area, Benton County, Henry County, Carroll County. I mean, this in itself could be Nashville.
Yeah. But once again, what river flows through Henry
Tennessee.
County? It's that Tennessee River, that singing river.
It's got to be.
So part of that legacy from Muscle Shows.
It's all the way up here. I guess it
here.
runs out of Muscle Shows and dumps right up here in our lap.
Yeah.
But, man, that is a great one. Tell me what you remember most about making the video, Dale.
Well, of course, Rick and I have been friends for years, and we play off each other,
All
cut
time.
up and carry on all the time.
Sure.
But when it comes time to do something, we get serious and do it. But I just in this video and all of them, it's fun. I mean, there's some work to it, but it's fun. It's actually fun.
It is.
And
how did you? Was it hard to grasp his vision? Did he lay it out to where you knew exactly what he wanted?
He basically told me,
articulated it pretty well.
Yeah, and I mean,
wow. But you know how hard that is to do, Rick.
The look on his face when we did the Hard Times in the Deep South, we was over there at the Blues Landing.
Yeah.
And
when he hits that guy.
And I kept prompting him. I said, "Now this is going to be a fight scene. I want it to look real."
Yeah.
And I said, "When I knock Eddie's lights out, when I punch him out, I said, I want you to do that thing you do with your face and go."
Yeah.
He did. He did as soon as I punched Eddie out. Boy.
Yeah.
Dale did it right.
DJ, when you was it hard for you to pick up his vision and do what he wanted to do? Was it easy and fun? Tell me a little bit of what you went through doing it.
It was.
You've been through a lot of his videos. You've done everything from body snatching. You've been
moonshiner.
You took his wife. You took his wife. You've done it all. And he's still friends with you.
Rick came to me, wanted me to be in some of his music videos, and I told him I would. And of course, the Hard Times in the Deep South and the ones that we've done, they turned out really well.
They did.
And I was easy to work with, and working with Rick, I knew what he wanted me to do and could do it.
Right.
And even when we done our last video, something said something about my hearse. I may be doing one of his videos on down the road somewhere, and he said, "Yeah, let me kind of study on it there, so we can come up with there." And so it panned out real well, and because I had everything, I told him what we could do.
Yeah, hell, you had the casket.
Had the casket, the flowers, had the whole shebang.
Even had the flower arrangement.
Had the flower arrangement, and then
I'm trying. I've been not involved. Let me back up. Yeah, I guess say involved in some $50,000-$60,000 video shoots.
Right.
And it takes days and weeks and 8 hours of standing there waiting until they get what they wanted me to do, which was part of the car driving. But getting that vision from the director's mind. That's why I keep saying it's hard to get their vision. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I know I'm not real smart. I've never claimed to be, but I always had issues with trying to get the director's vision into what I was thinking.
Right.
And you must be good at, because these guys just fell right in. You said there wasn't a lot of cuts, wasn't a lot of bloopers.
Everybody that I'm working with, sitting at the table or down in Muscle Shoals, everybody, they want to do their best.
Sure.
So they step up to the plate and they swing hard and they want to knock it out of the park.
That's
so
great.
They all want to pull and make this thing look good. And of course, I wanted to do a world premiere like this tonight, so it would be a surprise and really grab their attention.
Oh, it is, man. That's a good. I'm going to tell you, that's a great song. That's one of your better.
Thank you.
I'm going to say it's probably one of your best. I don't want to say best, so that makes me sound like you ain't been doing good. That's one of your best. Can I say better and you get to just to what I'm saying?
Oh, I
like
appreciate
it. What was it like being part of the video?
It was
taking a man, being a cheating wife or whatever you was.
Oh, no. We had fun. That's the main thing.
That is fun, ain't it?
I think I've come a long way since the first music video I did with Vic.
Yeah.
Which was High Times in the Deep South. I was new at it. That one, he had to give me pointers and fix a lot.
Yeah.
But we had fun doing it, and then I was in the Moonshiner, Son of a Moonshiner.
You're getting to be a pro.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're going to be a what you call a on call when everybody uses a music video.
Yeah.
You say, what did you do in his first video? What was your job? Sweeping. I seen you up there sweeping, right? Was that you?
Yeah. Well, she was doing the churning.
The churning. Okay,
yeah,
I got you wrong.
Yep.
You can your qualification papers are you can churn butter.
I can churn butter. I can iron.
Yes.
And you can just get rid of a husband, get you a new one at any time.
She can wear green makeup on her face.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah, I had a green face mask.
And she can smoke a Tiparillo too.
Yeah,
and then have to go get some more because she smoked them too quick.
Smoked them all up. She loved it.
But it don't mean nothing. You throw a man out and get you a new one, because we seen that, because you come home, he was replaced.
Yeah.
And so now you're still got that MO. Now she's grieving over another man.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That was good. But you all enjoyed it. You enjoyed doing it. We all did a great job. Rick, that right there, when are you going to put it into rotation?
We hope by the 15th of February that it'll be out. We've already submitted it to Vivo, which is the YouTube source.
Right.
So Vivo hopefully will have it up between now and the 15th.
Right.
And once it hits, music video is kind of a launch pad. Once it's up, then we'll try to get radio to pick it up, and so hopefully
that's the hard one.
That's always a hard one.
But more and more people are bypassing. You used to in the day, you would get in your car and you'd drive all the radio stations. You'd give them little CDs and go in and talk about it and let them play your music and hope everybody liked it and requested it. They're bypassing that now. They're doing what you're doing. You're putting it on Vivo, which is YouTube. You're putting it in places directly in the people's laps. It's changed, ain't it?
Yeah, and you have to change your marketing strategy.
You have to, yeah.
And so that's what I've done, is change the marketing strategy and try
and I think it's worked well with you. I think that might be what
it's
you
grassroots.
Need. Yeah, I think it might be what you need. Well, look at Anthony Oliver Anthony, whichever way it is. That he opened the door for a lot of people.
He did.
And not in his singing, but in his marketing. Maybe that's all you've been waiting on.
Yeah, so we're going to try to push it, get the video out. The concept has been around for a long time. That was the whole concept of MTV and CMT was to use the music videos to promote the singles.
Yeah.
So that concept's been with us a long time.
Yeah.
But it was abandoned.
That's right.
Because MTV become a reality TV show, station, and so did CMT. Yeah. And so the
YouTube saved it.
Yeah. And so we're now having a place that we can put our music.
Yeah, but even when it was MTV and all them, it was still selected.
Yeah,
you might not have got on her, you might not have, but now
it's all major labels.
That's right. Now with YouTube and all these other formats we've got, they're not as relevant anymore. Your video, like Anthony Oliver's, it just picked up the right people seen it. That's going to happen to you one day. They're going to pick up
this one. Like I said,
Don't make it to go or blow, and don't make it you go or blow.
This one's a good one.
It's a good one, but don't say if this don't make it, I'm done. Don't say that crap. We don't want to hear that. Don't jinx. You just say, I wish the good Lord. What I want to hear is Jesus says, Rick, you've been doing this for 50 years. I like this, and I'm going to send it out there and make it do well. But you're going to have to do another one.
Go ahead and do another. All right.
Yeah, we got to do one more.
One more.
One more. Rick, I've enjoyed it. I've had y'all here an hour and a half nearly.
Yeah, well, I wanted
no script. No scripts. We never have a script. Me and you don't.
Yeah, we definitely need to get Kevin's face in this thing.
Kevin,
can
come
you
on out here. No, come on. Come on, Kevin. It doesn't matter. Come on. Open that cabinet door and come on out here. But anyway, it works better off the cuff. We built up to it.
Yeah.
We showed what was going on, and I think it was a great show.
I appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you coming on.
It's nice to be able to do it in your hometown, to be able to.
It is. That's kind of what I want this show to be. I want it to be a place that, it's about all the things we all don't want to know about. That's my MO, just different things. I mean, it's a format for just like this. Yeah. Local guys that just come on here and we just hang out and just talk. I don't interview nobody. Hell, y'all interview me. I don't interview y'all. They don't know what the hell I'm going to say. I don't even know what I'm going to say. All I'm good at is being a trophy boyfriend. That's what I'm good at.
There you go.
Making Dana happy.
You're making Dana happy. Yeah. You got some websites we can find your music at. Tell us, Rick.
Yeah, rickrevel.com is the main site to where you'll go and see all the different things Mike was talking about all the things I'm involved in. Well, that's the wrap-up. You can go there and see everything I'm involved in. The Rick Revel music, you can order music from there. That's the only way I support myself, not on a major label. It's fans and friends and family and everybody buying my merchandise. That's the only way I can keep things.
That's how you keep the lights right.
Keep the lights turned on. YouTube, Mr. History, a lot of my historical things are on there. Also on Vivo. You can find music videos, of course, Facebook, Rick Revel the Patriot on Facebook, and I have another page, Rick Revel Fans, if you'd like to be a part of that. And go and hit like on YouTube and all of our Facebook pages.
Be watching.
Join us. Be following.
Be following it. Be watching. Singing River, we just released it.
Yep.
It's going out. You'll be able to find it out there somewhere. Tell all your friends about it. It's a great show. And listen the story he told where this came from. Mm-hmm. It's got a good backstory to it, and then the video comes in and kind of fills in what he was feeling. It's got all the characteristics to be a great song. And thank all y'all. What do you think, Dale? First time you ever been on my show, correct?
It's been a pleasure.
How you like it, man? It's kind of fun, ain't it?
It is a lot of fun. Yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
DJ, you didn't bring no casket or nothing, will you, did you?
No, I didn't. I was going to bring it, but I thought we'd just leave it there at the house. They might come by here and.
It's awful heavy now. I don't know why it's so heavy. Maybe something in it.
It's kind of heavy, and of course I have a silver hearse, and I have to watch it because if I don't, if I park it out here. Yeah. Ridge will come by here and pick it up, take it back to the funeral home.
Yeah, he'll be trying to get it. Well, girl, I appreciate you coming on.
Thank you for having me.
You are the queen of music videos now. You're going to be in all of them from now on. They'll be calling you from all over the world. So
Hollywood.
They're going to say, Rick, what's that guy's name that's a preacher? and, hey, what was that guy that had the hearse, the casket, and the body? What was his? I need him. And that girl that she'll run a man off in a minute. I mean, she'll replace you in a heartbeat, won't she?
There you go.
Yeah. Rick,
yes, sir.
Congratulations, brother.
Thank
I
you.
want to wish you all the luck in the world. I want to thank you for being a friend and coming on here and releasing that, man.
Well, thank you for being a friend and having us on.
Before we went live, we talked with Jimmy about your liquor. Look what he gave him a bottle.
Isn't that crazy?
It even signed bottle him, Golden Pond. Don't forget that's coming up this weekend.
He was concerned about my voice. He said, you're losing your voice. He said, that'll definitely bring it back. I said, well, no, it may totally wipe me out.
Well, that song might have changed tempo a little bit. You reckon?
Yeah, it might have changed tempo.
Yeah. But, you and I was talking, but we never talked about what we was going to do.
No, we didn't.
Well, I don't know, Kevin called and you called. I said, yeah, come on, we'll release it. I'd be proud to do that for you. We did it. You got here. We talked about everything but this. About the countdown clock was going. And you asked someone, I said, I ain't got a clue. We didn't even talk about it. Remember?
I
So
remember.
if you're talking about grassroots show,
It was.
this right, and it works well.
We had fun.
It does. It does.
Always try to have fun.
All right, folks, don't forget next week, I've got a great show coming up. I have got Lauren Pinkston. She is trying to be the first lady governor of the great state of Tennessee. She's going to be in here. We're going to be talking with her. I'm going to find out a bunch of questions about why she would even want to run, what she's got planned, what she thinks Tennessee is lacking, what it's got too much of. And believe it or not, I'm going to find out about what's going on in Nashville with all them electric problems. On NES up there, they're under the gun. And the state pulling all these local state highway departments, pulling them out and sending them on the interstate. Was all this not even planned right? Was there some problems? Hey, we're going to find out what she would do if she gets to be the governor of the great state of Tennessee. That's going to be coming up next week, Tuesday, February 10th, right here on the Mike Weatherford Show. Hey, don't forget, coming up on Sportscast Live with Jeremy Buckaloo, he's got Kenna Buckaloo, his daughter. They're going to be telling you at a new time, 4:30 Sunday. They're going to tell you all that's coming up with the biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl. Hey, I guarantee you she'll know more as much as he does, or probably not more. That's going to be Jeremy Buckaloo and his daughter. She's pretty sharp, I'm telling you. Tune in, find out what she's got to say, and it's going to be a great show. Hey, don't forget Tennessee Informer. What is the National Archives withholding? Unreleased Martin Luther King evidence. Who's not compliant and why? John Avery Ebson, I guess you would say. He's going to be alive right here Monday, February 9th, 7 p.m. on a Tennessee Informer. You don't want to miss that. That's a great show, great informative show. If you haven't found him yet, go find him. He's predominantly on YouTube. Go over on YouTube and find him. Subscribe to him. He brings great shows. We got to get him run up the pole. We got to get him more people watching him. So go over and find him. If you want to know what's going on in the state of Tennessee, the Tennessee Informer is your go-to place. Don't forget, this weekend, Golden Pond Distillery, 5 p.m., Martin Grove, Steve Causey, Kevin Kehl, Daryl Denton's going to be there sharing their stories about what they've seen with Bigfoot, the monster, Wolfman, I don't know what all it is, DJ Dowdy, and all of them fits right in there. And they want you to, he may be there with his casket, may open it up, and there's Bigfoot. But anyway.
Probably got Bigfoot in it.
Yeah. Golden Pond Distillery, he's got a special run of liquor. It's done. I talked to him and said, Mike, it's ready to go. It's bottled up. You can pick up a special Beast of LBL liquor. It's coming up. It's called the Beast Between LBL. I forgot exactly how I said that. It's going to be a great special run. Pick that up while you're there. Check out his distillery. But more importantly, prove to me, your humble host, that you have seen a Bigfoot, a Dog Man, DJ Dowdy, or whatever you've seen. Come up.
The missing link.
Yeah, tell us all that you've seen. I want to hear it. Convince me.
I could have been over there.
Yeah, that there is a Bigfoot. I want to hear it. So, hey, it's coming on.
I got a Bigfoot.
Yeah, February 7th. That's this coming Saturday, 5 p.m. sharp. You better get there early because it's going to be standing room only. I guarantee you. It's going to be great. You get to hear stories from Martin Groves off Discovery Channel, Steve Causey, the author of the book, my producer, Kevin Kehl, and Darren Denton, the Tennessee Bigfoot man. It's all coming down. I won't talk to you again now until after this show. So you need to be there. Saturday, February 7th, 5 p.m., Golden Pond Distillery. Be there or be square. Hey, I want to thank all of y'all for tuning in. Thank my viewers. Thank my sponsors. Hey, I've got to thank my crew in the back. Without my producers and my directors, my cameras, my people in the back, I couldn't do what I do, which is sit up here and be a trophy boyfriend. That would be hard to do with all that going on in the back. I want to thank Kevin Kehl, my producer. I want to thank Scott Norwood, cameras. Dana Allen, she does all the media. If you're on any of our platforms, she's the one that picks up the media and sends it to me, and I try to read it up here in front of you. I don't get them all. She don't see them all. She'll miss one every once in a while. But we do want you to write in and be a part, because I want to be your go-to place for all the things we all want to know about. And if you see my sponsors out there, say, hey, I seen you on the Mike Weatherford Show. Thanks for supporting him. Because, you know, what we do right here costs a lot of money, and I kind of funded out of my back pocket just to give back to the community that I grew up in. And I love my community. I could live anywhere in the world, but I chose my whole life, and I've left here, but I've always come home, Paris, Tennessee, and West Tennessee, and the southeastern USA. That's where God's country, especially Hyco.
Amen.
I want to shout out, so I got new sponsors coming up. I think started tonight. We got a Pot of Gold Jewelry Repair. They're a new sponsor. Hey, thank y'all for showing up and showing out, man. I appreciate all y'all. We got new sponsors popping in all the time. They're calling me, talking to me, wanting to come on board. But you want to be a part of the show, find me. We'll put you on here. We got 1 million viewers a month on all the platforms. That's a lot for a little small show like this. But hey, we have fun doing it. And I want to thank you for tuning in. But don't forget, tune in next week. Same time, same place. And like I always say, y'all help me. Don't be late.
The Mike Weatherford Show is recorded live in the Brewer Street Mafia Studios in downtown Paris. A Kehl Media, Brewer Street Mafia Productions.